Whew, okay. Nervous, I haven't done a video like this in a while. So, this is a near-death experience story. I haven't done face cam in a while, so I still don't know how much to look at the camera, so you're gonna have to deal with the awkwardness. But yeah, let's get into it. So, when I was young, I think this happened around when I was probably 8 or 9. We're going back quite a while here. I got sick a lot, like, I'd say at least once a month I was sick. And I don't know what the average for that is, but I considered myself a pretty sick kid. I was nuts. But no, I wasn't sick in the good way. I was sick, like I was actually ill. So, every month or so, I would probably be out, well, close to being out to the ER. So, if it was back in the day, I would have been dead long ago. I would not be here because all the medical care in the world is needed when I was sick back in the day. So, there was one time, it was pretty routine for me to go to the ER. It wasn't bad. I'd go in there, I'd be sick, throw my guts up, and I'd get out in a couple days. You know how it'd be. So, there was one time I went in there, and, well, I debated on it. So I was at home, and I had stomach flu. It's normal, same old, same old. I hated life. I was crying. You know how it went. It was bad. And I felt like death, like genuinely felt like death. I can remember it. I can remember this very vividly, actually, because I actually felt like I was gonna die. So I told my mom, I was like, I don't want to go to the hospital, but I think I gotta go. Like, let's go. So we hopped in the car, and now this was kind of like flashes to me because I think I was on death's door at this point. So it's flashing by. I threw up a couple times on the drive out to the hospital, and we got in there, and the wait was ridiculous. Although it wasn't too bad. I had to wait I think it was 2 or 3 hours for me to actually get into a room. So the whole time I was on the way back and forth from the bathroom throwing my guts up. It was a bad experience. I actually got into the room, and they were checking my vitals and everything for the first little bit, and they started off like they would any other time. They give you little tiny cups of water, or like Gatorade or something. So I drank the really small cups. They started me off with I'm not even joking, it was must have been grams of liquid, and I was just I drink it very slowly, okay, and I'd throw it up. Usually they give it to you, and the normal stomach would be able to tolerate it, and it'd go through you. But no, I'd throw it up. The smallest amount of liquid that would hit my stomach would be on the floor, or well, in the bucket next to me. So through their efforts, it all failed, and I was having a bad time. So at this point, I was white, I was white as a ghost. And I can't remember specifically when this happened, but it was very shortly after I've been throwing up for a very long time. So I was in the bed, and I think it was getting near nighttime, or close to it. I can't remember. I was sleeping a lot, obviously, after this happened. But they tried to give me IV fluid because my body obviously wasn't getting any fluids. So they went to go hit my in my arm right there. I gotta hold. I can't point it out because I'm holding the mic. But they went to go give me an IV, and as soon as they did, all I remember is she said, I was like, I don't know what's happening. I can't move. My arms were bundling up like this, and I was all my muscles were tensing up, and I couldn't do anything. I couldn't move, and I looked at my mom, and I was like, Mom, my soul is leaving my body. Not something your parent wants to hear, obviously, she thought I was dying. I thought I was dying, honestly. I think I had an out-of-body experience, but I can almost remember looking at myself back in the bed. So, anyways, the nurse comes over. She's like, oh, just calm down, your veins. And she tells my mom that my veins are collapsing. So she's telling me to calm down, and I'm like, I'm trying. I'm panicking. I'm panicking because it's not very normal. I was scared. I thought I was gonna die. So I'm panicking. The nurse is telling me to calm down. They're trying to get a needle in my arm. I don't know what the hell's on the go. So I'm tensing up. So finally, after a little bit of struggling, I start to relax. They got the IV in me. The fluids started to go through my veins. I don't exactly know what what a vein collapse is, but apparently it happened everywhere. I guess it was because I was so dehydrated that all the veins in my body collapsed. But it was it was a weird experience. So I spent the next few days in the hospital. I think I slept there, or it was 2 days. After that whole ordeal, I only threw up like once or twice after that, I think. I just slept mostly, and I was in the bed. I guess my body was relieved to get fluids in me, because it was not a bad experience after that. It's just, I would venture to say that I came pretty close. I don't think many people get that dehydrated. It wasn't actually the sickness that almost got me, it was the dehydration from having the stomach flu that almost got me, and my stomach not being able to tolerate anything, because, but I just chilled out at the hospital. Come the next day, they let me go after spending the night. Very, very tough bed, if I must say so. They had to put me in one of the back rooms. It was not a nice room at all. My mom sat with me the whole night in a chair, and you know, looking back on it, I really feel bad for her, because that must have sucked. You know, not the whole situation where a kid almost died, but having to sit all night. Oh my god, my legs would have been gone. But yeah, they left the IV in me, actually. They left a little thing in my arm, the needle, for the next, like, day. I had to go out and get it removed after that, but they left it in there just in case I had to go back. If I kept throwing up again, and I had to go back and get more fluids, they would have pumped me full of fluids, and they wouldn't have to give me another needle, because of that whole ordeal, I guess, with my veins collapsing. So, yeah, that's the time I almost died. Thought it'd make a good video. I'm not sure if I made one on it already. I don't know. I got like 200 videos on this channel now. But hey, 2022 edition of the same story. Let's go. I don't think I got it on the channel. But yeah, thank you for watching the video, and leave a like. Thought it would be a cool story. So anyways, I like to tell the story. So if you liked watching it or hearing it, leave a like down below. It's not fun to... I guess you wouldn't really like hearing it, but you know, found it entertaining, then leave a like. But yeah, also subscribe to the channel if you want to stay notified when I upload, or you just want to be a good human being. Subscribe to the channel. But yeah, thanks. It's been Halted Spark, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.